with leg and back pain when you're standing all day long. Now, as mums, we are usually standing a lot with our little kids, and sometimes our work also demands that we stand for long hours. So, you probably have a standing desk at work and you're standing for long hours, or maybe you are at a work event. For a one-off event where you're standing for a long period of time, so maybe you're doing this every day, or maybe it's a one off, but then this leads to leg and back pain. And let's look at some of the ways in which you can deal with these long standing hours so that your leg and your back is not so painful. You may have tried things like massage or foot soaks and other things, but what can you actually do when you have these long standing hours? So before we dive into the topic for today, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Swati. I'm an executive mom power coach. I help moms of younger kids who work in high stress executive jobs manage their aches and pains that come along with their motherhood journey. Now, what that means is basically spinal, that is your back and neck pain, or joint pains that have either started during your pregnancy, your childbirth, or the later years. Now, if you are one of those mums who are suffering from these aches and pains and you do not have a chunk of time to take out and look for solutions, I understand, because hey, I'm a mum, I've been there, done that. So, this is where I can help you with simple lifestyle changes, simple hacks and tricks. Easy exercises that you can incorporate into your existing daily schedule. So, for today, let's look at if you're one of those moms who are standing for long hours, or you have a one off event where you know that you will be standing for a long time. So the very first thing is, if it is say you have a standing desk at work and you have been standing for hours, it is a good idea to get an adjustable standing desk or sit down in between. So when your body is in a static posture, be it sitting, standing, or standing, it is a good idea to move every 15 to 20 minutes. Sometimes this is not possible in real life, so at least try and move once in an hour or so. So if you can move every 20 minutes, that's great. If not, at least every hour. Now, if you have a standing desk, as I said, get an if you have an adjustable standing desk, try and lower it down to a sitting position. Secondly, what you can do is, if it is not possible, say you are at a work event and you have to stand, what you can do is shift your weight from one foot to the other. So rock your body side to side. So intentionally bring all the body weight onto, say, your left foot, and stay in that position. Obviously, your right foot is also touching the floor. You're not standing on one leg. That's probably not a good balance exercise that you want to do at that time. And then, after about a minute or so, when you're more comfortable, shift your weight back onto the right side and offload your left foot. If you are standing at a standing desk, what you can do is get a little stool, put it under your desk. So you can put, say, the weight on your left foot and the right foot can go on the stool. So you're offloading the right and then change legs. If you are just standing, you can also rock forwards and backwards, but obviously you'll have to see if that's socially acceptable in a gathering. Another thing you can do is, if you find a wall or a chair. Obviously, if you've got a chair, you can sit down. But if you find a wall, what you can do is lean sideways using your shoulder and the side of your body, or you can lean back. So you can like stand uh, with your back towards the wall and lean back into the wall. So what this does is basically gives a little bit of breathing room to your feet and legs. So basically, give a little bit of relief to those muscles that are actually holding you upright and taking all the weight of your body. Now, another thing you can do is, please pay attention to your footwear. So, if this is a everyday demand that you have at work, or when you're out and about with your kids, you're running around with them, or you're standing for long hours for whatever reason, make sure you're wearing comfortable footwear. It is not always possible, but if you can, then wear sport shoes or something that's more flatter and is not high heels, because that pushes you forwards. The center of gravity of your body is forwards, and obviously that's not a very comfortable situation. Your calf muscles are in a shortened position, etc., etc. But those details are probably a video for another day, so we'll leave it at that. Another thing, I'm just looking at my notes here, is yeah, so when you are at your work and say you're standing, you can do some stretches while you're standing. So just some gentle, say for example, calf stretch. What you can do is, once you offload the, I mean, you put, suppose you put the weight of your leg on the, sorry, of your body on the left foot, the right foot, just touch the heel on the floor and try and pull the toes in towards you. This is a good calf stretch. So you can do this standing at your desk or during any of these events, or even when you're out and about with your kids. And then you can repeat it on the other side. So you can do these stretches while standing. However, these are limited because obviously you're standing. Once you get home, or maybe in the morning before you head off to work, or you're starting with your day with your kids, you can do a few stretches at home while you're in bed, or after work when you are back home. So these stretches, what they'll do is they will give you that balance in the muscle length, because if you've been standing all day and your legs are achy, those muscles are tired, a stretch is a good idea, and it'll help you manage that leg pain and back pain. Now, another thing is, when you're standing, try not to keep your knees locked. So basically what that means is, you don't want your the back of your knees to be completely straight. You want to have your knees a little bit soft, so basically a little bit bent, so about 5 degrees of a bend in the knees. What that does is it helps soften the knees, so it helps to reduce the stresses on your hamstrings, that's the muscle at the back of your thigh, and your calf, that is the muscle at the back of your leg. So if you keep your knees a little bit soft, it is a good idea if you have to stand for a long period of time. This is also applicable for those who are doing a lot of workouts and work at the gym. So if you're doing your exercises, try and keep your knees a little bit soft. Anyway, that's off topic. It's just something that came to my mind. Now, if you're looking for more advice with standing posture or simple tips and tricks like this, sorry, words are not my thing today. So if you're looking at getting advice or simple tips and tricks like this, you can join my free community. I will leave a link in the description of this video. If you're watching me on Instagram, the link is in my bio. And uh, yes, I do see the comment there on Instagram saying give real time examples by doing this practically. I have those examples in my free community. Um, so you can join that, and it's completely free. And there are trainings that I do every month. For example, the one now that I'm doing is this month, we are on day 2 right now, is simple solutions to manage your neck pain. So I talk about what is neck pain, what can you do about it, and what are the different things that happen with your cervical spine that lead to neck pain. So yeah, so I do give practical examples there. So alrighty, if you have any comments or if you have any questions or queries for me, please drop them in the comments and I'll be happy to address them for you. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye for now.